You're listening to the Daily Sales Tips Podcast, and I'm your host, Scott Ingram. Right now, I'm actively working on building the agenda for this October's Sales Success Summit and starting to think about my own presentation. The thing that I get asked about most frequently by fans of this podcast is, how do you do it all? They want to know how I'm able to manage my own multi-million-dollar quota, host multiple podcasts, publish books, host a conference, and still find time for my family and sleep. The answer is in the productivity process that I've built for myself and have been leveraging and refining for the last 10 years or more. So that's what my presentation is going to be about. I'm going to go into the details of how that process works, and I wanted to give you a high-level preview. And now I'm going to start using a lot of P words because the title I came up with is the 4P productivity process for producing profit. Perhaps I'll even portray myself as Porky Pig. Okay, I'll stop. Let's walk through this. The first P is for purge. This is about working to eliminate distractions and getting rid of inputs that aren't valuable to make the second and last stages easier and more focused. The second P is process, and this is where I'll likely spend the most time in the presentation going through the nitty-gritty details of my own daily and weekly processes for processing everything. And everything in this context is basically all of those inputs. Emails, texts, voicemails, what's coming up on my calendar, my pipeline, my targets, everything like that. Once that processing is done, you should then be in a position to move on to the third P, which is actually two Ps, and those are plan and prioritize. Once you have everything organized through your processing step, you're then in a position to prioritize based on your goals and the most important and impactful things that need to get done. Then the last P is simply perform. Once you've got everything planned out and prioritized, you shouldn't have to waste any time thinking about what you should do next. It's all laid out for you and you can just crank. So there's your preview. The full presentation will be 45 minutes and will include a ton of screenshots showing specifically how I manage through these different steps. Now, I would love for you to be in the room when I present this for the very first time. And to do that, all you have to do is register for the Sales Success Summit at top1summit.com. Then once you've registered, be sure to come back tomorrow for another great sales tip. Thanks for listening.